All right, hi everyone, welcome back. Let's continue on the big map. And in all fairness, I've been away for 2 weeks, which is to say I don't actually remember much of what was going on. Also, I actually have tried to play this a moment ago, and then I totally did not bother remembering where this was. Fuck, okay, flying chinchilla. This is such an annoying thing. Um, Flying chinchilla. Shut up. Pit. I think it was this one. North. Can we call this Metalworks? It's really annoying. Metalworks. Fine. So I've been away 2 weeks. Um, I've been to Mongolia, which is not wholly relevant to the game. Okay, so we have a bunch of steel, and we will also need to get the goods out once goods come to exist. You're gunking. Okay, I need to totally remind myself of what was going on. Also, I am not going to have, so I'll be away for quite a few more days. Sorry. Oil mine, coal mines, steel mine, metal mine. It's all mine. And I'm not going to have enough time to record enough episodes. Okay, ports. So you'll basically have a gap of episodes between pretty much either this one or shortly and mid-August. And I am going to actually use. Okay, so can we group share Starship City? So you're definitely warming up here. What is flying chinchilla? It's here. So I'm thinking the goods that don't exist should be taken to these places because there's not much on this side. And why not? So, You know, it's hilarious when I like skip a few days. I don't remember how stuff works suddenly. Mm, oh well. So I'm not running a timer, which is probably pretty stupid. Also, I'm jet lagged. Yeah, usuals. Now, this tram setup is not the most fortunate here. You're going in there. Not great. And this whole setup's far from optimal because there's come off of it. So this is not long enough. Damn it. So that's 10. Okay, well, once that term leaves, we need to, you guys hopefully don't hate me yet. So if that wouldn't work, but this would. So if I say Gulen Dooms, I have a little more space. So that comes through here, that goes through there, and I think we'll need to be smart about this. I mean, as long as this is only doing 200 odd crates, we're not in a rush. I want to make sure these are one way. Okay. And there are so many problems with this, but we'll work around this. Right, so we want to get to these at least these two. I am thinking though that if we're going to bring in 4 trains worth of stuff, which currently doesn't actually seem like a warranted idea. Because this is being used. Why don't I just assume these two? In which case, I'm only going to develop one of these lines for the time being. No. Okay, let's not build while it paused. I've disabled the ban on it, but I still don't like it much. Yep, that's off. So I'm pretty sure this is more than enough. To the point. Okay, you're still on the making. Okay, new month. Come on. Slightly better. In which case, I don't need this. Where am I going? I'm coming someplace here. So mu. Oh, damn it, donut. Anyone reading Dungeon Crawler Carl? In case not, you should. Okay, go away. There are some interesting updates in this version of the game, namely stuff such as, okay, I don't want this. Depots can be rotated on build, which is pretty sweet. So to make actual sense of that, what you can do now is, what do I want? So I can do this, which is actually really nice. Just saves a bit of time. Can I drag? I can't drag. I mean, not that I don't have depot length restrictions enabled, but and I probably want to have something here even though it's not used. Okay, so we're making money, most of all. Okay, how do I have goods in this game? Probably run some of these and then just casually clone it, and for now send it here. So I think that will make these generally gung-ho. Normal. I'm thinking, so we'll see. If it does get gung-ho, then we don't bother. If it doesn't get gung-ho, then we might need to I need to do some magic. With the clay mines, clay pits, whatever they're called. Okay, there's a lot of coal here. which is largely because I'm only learning one. You are the second. You're probably timetabling out hazard. Begun. Yeah, so, okay, we take a lot more, and you are taking stuff away from here. Okay, you're probably taking stuff to here. That would make slightly more logical sense. So you're done. Okay. Scrap mine and bring me back to Aki. I don't care about this. So this steel mill is generally okay. So I'm thinking producing 5,000 tons. I think we should bring these. Okay, it's 100 odd. It's 300 odd. What else? 270, 270. So these can be gun code because they're above 200 odd. That won't. Okay, why don't we do that? This is ugly. Okay, so it's a mighty odd road building logic from our friends in the town. That's the other side of the rail. You also 300. I'm actually thinking probably enclose these three. That's where you are. Yeah, so I'm off for another quite a few days. So you'll have a bit of a gap. And we are, how do I want to do this? So this is the in line, which mm, 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 mm. So if I go away. There's a tunnel here. Hold on. Where is the tunnel here? Why would there be a tunnel here? There's no tunnel here. And that's obviously not going to work. I still don't know what sort of tunnel it's complaining about. Okay, we need to make a whole bunch of changes. So this was the other one. So I think going through this direction is a little more sensible. I need to keep an eye on the time because I'm not running a timer, which is pretty stupid. Right, so let's go. That's fine. I mean, I don't really believe this will be running two trains in reality, like ever. Okay, where are we? Go off here, come back there. And we'll deal with those mines like next time. Go. Okay, progress. We need to find our way back, which is right here. So that was easy. I missed it by one though. And this needs totally being built out. Go away map. Okay, this comes here. Right, so now we just need the depots, basically usual stuff. And probably here. Not sure why this does not have any signals, but yeah, I don't think I like that. I also don't like the way this is set up, but I don't really want to. Well, I guess I could. It's just ugly. So if I do this, I mean, this place doesn't appear to be particularly busy, so there's that. And I don't want this because it's clearly not being used. I mean, does anything actually come here? Yes, but so here we get can't make it 7, and I probably don't need to either. Yeah. Come here. I need to double check that's actually in range. It is good. Okay, so that probably covers this stuff. So you're gung-hoing and it's not really being taken anywhere. It's not significantly anyway. And this is similar. So I'm thinking, can I? I mean, I want something like this, really. Except I don't need to. And then I can't see where you are, which is quite not. Okay, you do 300, you do 600. So I'm actually going to use this. It's a lot of chemicals here. I very much think we need to the water side. No, can't see where you are. Go there. The shore. The shore one's enough, but we're done too. So I think I have some post-travel bug. So that has a depot here. Stupid thing. So you're just timetabling. Fine. Let's start with a bunch of fives. There are no other coal mines. Well, there's. Ah, wow. Okay. I'm going to run that separately. So this can still come through this line. And I'm thinking this is where we could pull this little piggy. Yeah, yep. Two of these will do just fine. Depot. See how that goes. Now, I am curious though as to what's going on with these guys. So you're guncoing, and we have a lot of goods here, which is good because I can take that stuff to maybe even as far as here. But for the time being, we shall get more, and then we'll work around it eventually. So for the iron trains, so my expectation is that these are, yeah, I'm kind of tempted to so more trains, which may or may not be an overkill. So for these, this is being taken, that's being taken. This is literally in the middle of everything, i.e. which side of the rail discussion. This is pretty rubbish. So we are not going either of these. I'm just going to run one train to cover this stuff. You don't need to be here. Let's just come through here. Okay, where are you? So I think that's fine. And this needs to loop back to somewhere. Technically here. You go, you do that. Not that we needed such high speed pitches, but hey ho. I'm just going to one count. we might need yet another train here. In the meantime, so we know about this, and apparently being handled. This is not being handled at all, but I think this will be taken someplace here. Okay, what's going on? You're good. You are actually okay. That's fine. This is the other side of the railway. About 15 minutes. Yeah, I'm going to throw in another train. Why are you so incredibly slow? Also, right, so this is going to pick up some of it. Are you guys timetabled? Of course not. Magic, you're making money. We've got 12 minutes. Clape it. Outside the mill, clape it. So there's another one. What's this? Which got gung-hoed. So on the one hand, I know this is the other side of the rail. On the other hand, that's gung-ho. I'm pretty sure these are all gung-ho, so I'm not really food I don't care about right now. I mean, none of these are being taken anywhere. I have no idea. I'm mostly in the scope of. I wish clay was actually being used in multiple places. I just don't want to take it here because it's pointless. You know what? I fit. Like pick a spot. Which will be this, really. We are just going to, so none of these will be gone code because we don't need that stuff in this context. Where are we? Where am I? Yeah, so this is where this comes in useful. So take a large clay thingy. Don't care about this. And pick up here, pick up there. Pretty sure it wasn't here. It's here. Make sure it's timetabled and go. That covers these two. And then these two, probably just send it here. Okay, so that will theoretically do. I need to extend that stop. Right, okay, I don't like how this is. How this is done. So that's one. And then we have about time to do this. And maybe, just maybe a little more. This is a pretty normal stuff. So I'm going to put mediums here. Not that. Not chemicals. Probably could go there, but do I need? I don't need. I mean, none of them needs, but 5-ish minutes. This will probably go there just for variety's sake. needs depot. From here, go there. I'm pretty sure one's enough, but make it 2. So yeah, this also needs to probably just go to the same spot. Slight overkill. Go. Right, let's have a look at the things we've built, okay? So this makes money. I'm okay with this because it goes down to 0. I'm vaguely okay with this because it makes money. I think we're okay with this. And I'm okay with this. So I'm not sure about that, but it does go down. So then this never goes down to 0. Which is to say we need like 2. Which then probably means we have an absolute shed load. Yeah, precisely. We definitely have Gonku on the other side. You know what? I don't have time, but I think next episode might be that I'll pull this out. Yeah. Which is what I should do. Especially because there's not much going on with regards to mines anywhere near here. Or I just casually ignore it and just say that I want more of these and F it. Um, Fine. So if this mini region is basically done, then we can move on to this one. So these are done. That's done. It's done. Why are we using? Never mind. So if I put a steel mill here-ish, probably, somewhere here. I mean, not a steel mill. So steel mills are an existing thing. Let's probably use this one or that. I'm tempted to use this one because that leaves a bit more distance. Okay, we are at 56 minutes, so I'm going to leave it right here. Pause game, save game. So thanks for watching. I'll try to do another episode and then see how it goes with regards to time. You might be without episodes for some time. Nonetheless, thanks for watching. Let me know if you have any thoughts, and I shall see you at some point. Bye bye.